They can see us.
All right.
Can people hear us?
Hope so.
Should be.
Wait for an independent survey of the chat to confirm or deny.
Oh, is my stupid camera mic on?
Uh-oh.
Doing an audio test. 1, 2, 3.
And you hear us.
Yes. Alex, you should say something.
Say something.
I think it's working. I just turned it up on the tab myself real quick, and I could hear us. We might be a little quiet possibly. I'm not sure.
Yeah, audio level for everyone's mad quiet.
Is that?
Bananas, you son of a bitch. Now let's see how that sounds.
Not bananas.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Needs to be a little bit louder.
Yeah, that sounds better.
It's
All right, we should be good.
Okay. Am I still quiet? I guess I'll continue to talk and open my cherry limeade.
Sounds good.
What microphone is OBS listening to?
Is it? I feel like it's using my camera.
It sounds like it's
different.
using your camera.
It sounds different than your Zoom audio. It sounds a little more tinny.
Tinny.
Delicious. Not nutritious.
No.
Here.
I did
That
on
should
a
sound
random
better.
note, while we're doing stuff, I did inherit a couple figures today that Bert might be fascinated by.
Alex, can you say something else again?
Say something else, like cherry limeade.
Mm.
No. It's one of the original.
All right, that's good.
ones.
Okay. For some reason,
Cool.
it decided to turn on my
See if
camera
that
mic.
comes through or not. There it is. Ralpartha 1977.
Wow.
What is that from?
One of my dad's D&D figures.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So we went over there for Easter, and he's like, "You should take some of these."
Nice.
And so I did.
He's the person you got those books from too, right?
Yep. Yeah.
I was hoping Dan was like, no, that was an actual wizard. I got those.
Oh
from.
shit.
He lives solely on the coast, from what I've been told.
My dad murdered a wizard on the coast and stole everything he had in his bag.
Oh no.
All right. Now I think we are sounding good. Boop. Let's get to it. All right. Do we want to do introductions, or do we want to just get straight into it?
They know who we are.
Let's see. Yeah.
We're the Defenders of Cobalt, and we're playing a game.
Mm-hmm. Breakers Expanse. All right. So the last thing you guys had done. Boop, boop. Let's go around, hide OBS. Was you guys had taken part in a clearing of a well-known haunted house and stumbled upon a few things. you guys had kind of, gotten involved in, stopping a smuggling ring. Nothing big. A normal Tuesday for you guys.
Right
Sounds
after
right.
my breakfast, I stop a smuggling ring and I go eat a sandwich.
Yeah. Spot on. So where are we at? We were getting ready to go do
getting-
something.
Oh, we didn't totally stop it, which is what we're going to try and do now.
Yeah, the team that comes in the bigger boat.
Yep.
I see.
Oh, that's right.
You had essentially been hired, and mostly being led by Elander Fireborn, the town guard captain, to board this ship that appears to be helping smuggling these items into the town and or the local area. So he had actually procured a small boat for you guys and asked that whenever they believed that the ship was coming in, you guys would sell out and handle business as you guys do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That thing that we sometimes do.
I mean, for the track record so far, pretty good.
Yeah, we're great.
1 for 1. 100% success.
That's it. So they had retained you guys for the 2 weeks until they believed when the ship would come in, letting you guys know that you guys would be called upon at one night to go out there and handle business. So I assume you guys had just lavishly lived in town, ate the food.
Right?
Sold the paintings.
Yes, sold paintings, saw the sights.
Tried to get people, to occupy the jailer.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
true. You guys had made a friend. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's important that we keep them busy.
The local jailer, loves you guys so much. But time has now passed, and the night has come. And you guys had kind of known as the days went on to stay up later and later, knowing that at one night you guys would have to go out there. So on one fateful night, well, not fateful night, but at one night you guys get a wrapping on the rooms that you're renting out in the local tavern, and you are greeted by Elander. I don't know who would answer the door.
I'll answer the door. Why the fuck not? Hey there, Chief. The fuck?
And he has two other guards, or people you assume to be guards. They're dressed normally. And he's like, "We've seen lights out by the house. We think it's time."
All right. We'll get geared up and we'll go take care of some business.
He's like, "They already got a boat set up at the house. I have a wagon that'll take you guys out there." And
Nice.
he's like, I do need to add a bit variance to our arrangement, though.
Oh.
Oh.
He's like, some agents of the crown, and these are just people who work for the king. He's like, they have heard about our mission, and they have heard that there might be stolen goods, or they believe there are stolen goods from the crown there. So they want the ship intact.
Lame. All right.
Yeah.
That cost extra.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what they want.
Ship or the stuff that was stolen?
They want both.
Darn. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, they don't want any chance of something being lost. He's like, I don't know what it is that they're looking for, but they say they need that boat back.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's like, so it'd be appreciated if
Did you ask what they were in particular looking for?
He's like, I've led men under the crown before, and he's like, and I quickly got the feeling from the agent who was talking with me that I wasn't on a need to know basis, and probably neither were they. Just if something's got the crest on it, they want it back. If it's a letter opener with the crest on it, they want it back.
Okay.
That's worth risking our lives
So
over.
we know that it will be
is a
marked
letter
with the
opener.
crest if it's theirs.
He's like, it seems that was a heavy point. Anything with the crest on it, or you believe to be of the king's,
Okay.
comes back.
That's easier.
And he's like, yeah.
All right.
So he's like, if you guys want to take a few minutes to gear up, we do have a bit of a time period. So
Now, a real quick complication: none of us are skilled in navigating a boat of that size, even if it's just to bring it back here.
Well, we go in, we kill everyone on
Um,
the boat, and then their people come in and sail it back, right?
Yeah, that wasn't the plan originally. So
yeah.
But if that needs to be the plan, it can be. And I mean, I'm a fisherman. I know my way a little bit around a boat, but something that big.
He's like, of course, the two men who be sailing with you, and they kind of nod. He's like, they can manage selling that, probably a big ship back by itself, but you guys can easily signal and we'll, ship out at another smaller boat. He's like, the main, he's like, even if you can just anchor it out there for a little bit, that'll be good.
Right. Just make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
I know how
Very
anchors
Well, we can
work.
stand guard on the ship and send the other two back to go get someone. I mean,
Yeah, whatever. We can figure it out.
yeah, this is easy enough to overcome. I'm not worried about it.
He's like, yeah, so those, he's like, that seems to be the only thing they want. The ship and whatever of the kings. He's like, we will of course have to look through what's on the ship, but he's like, it sounded like if there's any extras on there, they will be up for the taking.
Cool.
nice.
All right.
And he's like, so saddle up and we'll be downstairs.
All right. Yeah. I'll get my armor and shit on.
Yeah.
Anybody else need any prepping or anything?
I think I'm all good for the most part.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I think I'm ready.
All
Yeah.
right.
Except I have to go get the door real quick.
Oh, would there be perhaps some potions that we could invest in, because we're light on healing?
Oh, yeah.
That is true.
We'll do that. Do you know the standard price of potions?
It's like 50
I
gold for a
can
health
look
potion.
them up. I think. I just wasn't sure if there's going to be an inventory issue.
I would say in the 14 days, I'll see how many you guys would be able to purchase. But in the 2 weeks it's almost taken, I assume you guys would be able to make arrangements to get some.
Okay, yeah, they're 50 gold pieces, which is most of probably all of our money, anyways. I can only buy one. We're broke.
You said they're 50 each.
Yep.
I'll buy one.
It looks like the local general store has only been able to procure 4 of them in the last 2 weeks.
All right.
Oh, that's
I'll buy one.
that's all we can afford, anyways. I think.
Mm-hmm. Joe, you buying one?
Nah.
Don't need health.
Nope.
I have art. And we'll hold off if Tyler needs it. We'll provide it to him.
Remember that. Lobster Jesus helps those who help themselves.
All right. Boop. So you guys make it all armored up, and they have a small wagon, nothing big. It's just, I guess, a small coach, I guess you can call it. They direct you guys to get up on, and you guys head out.
Woohoo!
All right.
I'll see, with taking this wagon, it takes a considerably faster time. It's only a 10-minute ride out. But you guys approach the haunted mansion, making your way downstairs or through the caverns to get to the small opening. And you can see there's 4 other guards, and they have a small little boat ready for you guys. Elander looks to you guys, and he's like, we weren't sure if they usually bring stuff in using the boat. So he's like, we bundled some clothes and wrapped it up to make it look like it's something, but it's nothing.
Trash.
Yeah.
All right.
So the 2 men jump on and start getting the small little boat ready. And as you guys look out to the shore, you can actually start seeing some of the flashing and blinking.
Yeah.
Is anyone translating that?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. I know we got a signal book, so we should be able to discern.
Beep. I see. And as you guys look out, you see that it's a long pause of light and then 3 short ones. And you guys are able to, you've deciphered the signaling system fairly quickly upon even getting it. And you know that is it safe signal. And you guys do,
Right.
you guys do have a lantern.
Yep.
To also
And we were
signal
gonna
back.
give them the we're coming to them signal, whatever that
Now,
was.
if they're asking if it's safe, then we got to say yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we say yes.
So you know a short blink, a long blink, a short blink, and then another long blink equals everything safe. So you guys send that signal. And I say it takes a little bit, but then you get 3 long flashes, in which you guys look through and you understand that is ready to unload. Come to the ship.
Oh, good.
Nice. Let's go.
Cool.
All right.
Let's do it.
I don't have any scrap paper up. I'll use that. All right, so you guys start jumping onto the boat, and you know Elander was like, once again, like, don't try not to sink the ship, please. Like, just,
We'll do our best, right?
he's like, okay, I don't trust you guys, but I'll listen to you.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we want to live.
All right. I say, and the 2 gentlemen get the boat ready, and then you guys get on.
Okay.
They quickly introduce themselves as boop, Tom and Will.
Okay.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Will.
And they're like,
We're
oh.
gonna go do the fucking thing.
He's like, yeah. He's like, we're 2 higher ups at the Essential Marines here, so they need somebody to get a boat out there and, if need be, get out of there. So we got drafted.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's like, they're like, to our understanding, we don't get on the boat, so we'll get you up there.
Right.
We'll do our best after that.
Sounds good to me, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get out into the waters, and it's not a long paddle out there. And you start to see through the nights. Blah, blah. Come on. Do the thing I need you to do. There we go. You start seeing through the dark night that this is a decent sized ship. I say this is a ship that can hold a good amount of people and a good amount of cargo. This is made to move people and things.
All right. So we move up to it. Can't sink it.
No, come alongside it as quickly as we can, all right?
They, as you guys start making your way out there, they even Will ask, are we able to light any lights, or are we going in silent? What's the approach here?
It's going quiet, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'd assume that they're, expecting us to act like smugglers, so we're not here to put on a show.
Okay. And so, do you want us to try to row up to the, I believe it'd be starboard side, yeah, the side, essentially with him looking at it, he's essentially saying the side that's not pointed to the coast. He's like, do you want us to kind of come up that side?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably, yeah. Sorry, I'm here. I'm just eating my dinner. Nobody's paying to see that.
That you know of.
There you go.
Sammy's not watching, so nobody.
Oh, Tyler, if you wanted, there was 2 potions that were available to be purchased left for, I think it was 50 gold each, was it? Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you.
Let's see. So you guys paddle on out there quietly. Are you guys gonna be weapons ready? How do you plan to approach this?
I mean, I
Well-
think we want to give off that we're part of their team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's a small enough crew, they might recognize everybody and know that we're not who we say we are.
Well, I mean, coming at them armed and ready to attack is a sure sign that we're not them.
That's fair, and it is dark,
Yeah.
so we have that advantage.
I'd like to try to pretend we're the crew that's supposed to be there, and try and get on board before we draw any weapons.
Okay. So you guys quietly sail out, as quiet as you can, and you guys are able to easily approach the boat. I say Tom and Will know what they're doing to quietly paddle up and get close to the ship, and you can actually see. There seems to be a rope ladder that is on the side that you guys approach from.
Cool.
Nice.
Up I go.
You're the first one up.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be right behind him.
So
I guess I'll be behind him.
Okay. So you start to get up the rope ladder, and I would say about 2/3 of the way up, you notice a small head peer over the side, and he kind of looks shocked for a second, but kind of peers back at ease, and he kind of yells back, "We think the first ship's here." I'm saying, actually, the dude even kind of waves you up.
Yeah. I'll go up.
All right, so Chuck makes it up. Who was after?
Joe.
I think,
I was next.
And then Dan.
Yep.
and then me.
Okay. So, Chuck, Dan, and Joe, you guys are able to get on deck pretty easily.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I guess I can kind of give you small details. It's a decent sized ship. To the right of you is kind of the main deck. There appears to be 2 people up there. Higher up, you're on the lower deck, I guess you could say. There are 2 humans, appear to be humans, looking towards the coast. And then you can also see that there's a hatch that leads lower down.
Okay.
The gentleman... Yeah, it looks like the gentleman who noticed you has gone across to the other side and is also looking at the coast. And then once Dan gets on, he kind of turns back. He seems kind of puzzled and confused. What are you guys bringing in?
We got what did we find? We found the casks of whiskey.
He's like, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Or brandy or whatever it was in them casks. I don't goddamn remember, right? I've slept since then, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get paid to know what it is. I just get paid to take it where it needs to go.
He's like, oh, okay. He's like, oh, we might have to get the capstan ready to get some of those out here.
Yeah. They are not light, man. I'll tell you.
So, actually, all you guys are able to get up top. He's like, oh, well.
So, while you're waiting to get us started offloading our ships, how many more ships are we expecting tonight? Like, I can hang around and help load shit.
He kind of stops and he seems kind of puzzled, but he's like, did they not tell you how many ships would be coming out tonight?
No, I don't know. I know very goddamn little, man. Like, all I know is this ship and those casks and this boat. I'm new to the operation.
Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Sure. Really bad at those. Oh, no, I'm not. I got a +6 on that shit.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
There we go. 23.
Oh, nice. He's like, he's like, yeah. That's understandable. Everybody needs a good starting point in this.
Yeah.
And at this point, you guys have fully gotten on. And you can even see that Will and Tom are slowly like pushing away off the boat and trying to get a little bit of space. And at that point, one of the appears to be bandits from up top, the higher end, kind of comes down. He's looking along the edge. And he's like, "Where's your boat going?"
I have no idea. Keeping space. We're going to use the one thing starts with the C word. I'm new. I don't know words. To load. Yeah, to unload that stuff. So how many people do we see up here on the deck altogether? You said 3?
Yes. Yeah, 3.
You know, you want me to yell out at them, ask them what the fuck they're doing?
He's like,
So there's 3.
We're
Like
not
a
boat
captain
people.
guy kind of walked over, or like one that looked more in charge. You said,
yeah.
was it? And he's like by the edge, looking over. At
Yeah,
our ship.
he's looking over and he's like,
Sounds like a good time to kick him in the back of the head and send him over when we fight the other 2.
Is that the
I don't think
plan?
that's gonna kill him though.
Doesn't need to.
I'll say you say the word, you can go attempt to kick him off.
Yeah, I think when he goes over and is by the edge, that's gonna be our best bet.
And I would say you'd have to make an attempt to like push him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'll do that. So it's a push.
That'd be a strength test, right? Just like grappling.
I believe so. Let me look. Boop.
There's shove. I forget what shove does. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, knock it prone, or push it away from you. Target must be no more than one size category.
Yeah.
You make a strength check. I make an athletics test. And then it's contested by their athletics or acrobatics.
Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
All right. Beep. All right.
22.
Nice.
Ooh. This man might be overboard. He's not too bad. Let's see. So he's coming down some steps along the side, and the second he gets into a close enough to you guys, I need to have your guys' names up. Much easier to see.
Giovanni.
My name's Chuck.
I just mug kick him in the back of the head and try and send him over.
Just a foot to his shoulder blades, just, and he does that like slow flip over the side. Oh, foot! And then a few seconds later, you hear that great sound of somebody hitting the water as flat as possible.
Should take the wind out
A
of him.
painful smack.
I say, and
Yeah.
that we'll start initiative. So you guys can roll me
I
initiative.
imagine it'll at least take him a turn or 2 to get back in the fight.
Nice.
So
I got a 17.
Yeah.
And,
also got a
I just closed my character sheet. Initiative,
that
you
sucks.
said?
16.
Okay. Characters. Oh. 22, I think that is.
That's 22, man.
Yes. We're apparently really excited to fight pirates.
We
I mean,
are.
they're pirates. Fuck.
This is what I trained for. And did you get
Rudy Shrudy. We're going after their booty.
Did you get initiative, Nerian?
Yeah, he got a 17 as well.
Yep.
Do one of you guys want to go first, or do you guys want to roll this between you
Doesn't
guys?
matter. You can go first if you want.
Sure. So there's 2 assholes left.
I don't think Tyler's first, but isn't he?
Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll take first in that. I got confused.
So yeah, actually, yeah, Tyler actually goes first out of everybody because he dreams of this every night. I think you're muted.
Still muted.
Hello?
There you go.
I dream of piracy. I carry my scimitars in my teeth. Well, I'm climbing up the ladder, you know, the whole deal.
This whole time you guys been talking, he's just been in the back. Arg.
Making noises, swinging my sword back and forth. You said there's 3 or did 2?
There is 3, but 1 is now overboard into the water, into the drink.
So I'm gonna come sauntering over to one of the 2 that are still on deck, and just lay into him.
And I would say that they quickly came down. Like one of them even hops down, and they're roughly by the stairs that Joe is pushed. They're about 5 feet away from Joe, but they are definitely aware of the railing. So what did you want to do?
I'm just laying into one with my sword.
Okay.
And you are.
All right, and that does hit.
I should probably roll damage then, shouldn't I? Oh, max damage 10.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my second sword. 10. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Then I'm going to be very sad. I'm just like snarl in his face.
Pirate.
Spittle flying from my teeth. Yeah. See, Mom, I'm a real pirate.
All right. And in this moment, you guys can kind of get a better look at who you're now fighting. You can see that out of the 2 pirates, one seems to be more arcane themed, you could say. He seems to be, dressed for a nautical adventure, but seems to also have some form of spell casting he's able to do. And he'll actually go ahead and do that.
Oh, dang.
Jerk.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm not rolling 2 dice. All right. Chuck, what's your AC?
17.
You're pretty chunky for a wizard.
I'm not a wizard. I'm a warlock.
Listen, man, same fucking difference
Right,
as far as I can tell.
All right. So this arcane pirate actually starts casting words and looks directly at you, Morthos. And he fires a shimmering green arrow towards you. And it does hit you.
God damn.
Does 10 acid damage.
Ow. Ow. Big ow.
That is owl-worthy.
Big ow. Yes. Okay.
All right.
10
The only way to
damage,
fix
man.
this is murder.
I think so.
Yeah, these guys don't seem too happy that you just flipped one of their co-workers over the edge, so. And it's actually, I need to stop doing that. Boop.
I don't
It
think
is-
that's how they feel about each other.
It is actually the other pirate's turn.
Oh, dang. They're speedy boys.
Oh, yeah. And
The one I attacked?
yes. And he attempts to attack you right back. He pulls a
Sure he
long
does.
sword and swings twice, not even close to you. You just kind of step backwards, and the blade just right in front of your face. No worries. And that makes it Mortho's turn.
The asshole who cast a spell on me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to point at him, and I'm going to command him to fall.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's a wisdom save. He's got to hit wisdom save of 14.
He hits it. You command him to fall, and he kind of stops for a second, but he's able to shrug it off.
That asshole. All right,
Yeah.
that's my turn.
He got very lucky. All right, that brings it up to Nerian.
I think I'll just go ahead and take a shot at the spellcaster here with my crossbow.
Go for it.
No.
9.
Gotta
yeah.
guess a 9's not enough.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
You didn't think so. Regular amounts of Dan going on here already. My turn is complete.
All right. And that brings it to Giovanni.
All right.
You're feeling more confident than I am.
So, has only one of them been damaged then?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that
I
one.
see. It's the one that's like essentially 5 feet away from you.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna try and whack him with my quarterstaff.
Give it a shot.
Give him the old kabunk.
I should probably roll to see if I hit first.
I'd appreciate that.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
All right, then I'm gonna see if I can kick him. 5 probably does not hit either.
Does not.
Matter of fact, it got
All right.
better. It's really weak when you hit under 6 now.
Yeah,
This guy's
All
huge
right,
defense curl.
that's all I'm gonna do then.
All right. So at this moment, and you haven't moved, so Joe, you're still able to easily see over to the side. You can see that the bandit has started to kind of get a hold of his bearings, and he's kind of splashing around the water, but he's starting to make his way towards the rope to get back up.
Yep.
Dang it.
You would assume it's going to take a good handful of turns before he's able to.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that takes seconds in real time.
All right. And that brings it back around to Skulltooth.
Well, the same guy that tried to swipe at me with his longsword and missed miserably. I'm gonna growl it. I'm gonna show you how a real pirate does it, and swing at him with my scimitars. Does a 14 do anything?
Was that with your crossbow?
No,
Yeah, that was
scimitar.
your-
Oh, it was. It's the same to hit, so
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
it won't make any difference.
That does not hit him.
Okay.
Are you sure that he didn't show you how to be a real pirate?
Oh, I might embarrass myself this time.
He yelled out pirate strike, and he yelled back pirate dodge.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he
God.
did. Jesus
That
Christ.
doesn't hit.
Of course it doesn't.
Anything else you do during your turn?
No. I step back in embarrassment. Hang my head.
Sorry, Mom.
All right, and that brings it back to the spellcaster's turn.
It's the one that we're worried about now, I guess.
So yeah, I think here we'll do this. Yeah, you took a shot at him, so he's gonna take a shot at you. He starts to form a ball of crackling blue energy between his hands and shoots an arc of lightning at you, Nerian.
Oh, poop. I don't like that.
Which doesn't matter because he misses.
Ah.
it wildly gets shot off into the side of the boat. He actually clips a little bit of the mast. That's how far off he is.
Oh, jeez.
He did a bad job.
I appreciate his failure. You keep that up.
Yeah. So that also does bring up the other pirate's turn. And after effectively using pirate dodge, which he's obviously at this point known for,
Motherfucker.
he's gonna take 2 more swings at you. What's your AC again?
17.
Which this time he yells pirate strike.
God
during
damn
his
it.
slashes, and he misses once again twice.
Oh my gosh.
This is the most amazing duel.
I have no idea what's happening, but
You guys are actually just like 5 feet away from each other.
I assume they're actually very close, and they're somehow still missing each other. But that does bring up Mortho's turn.
How far am I from the spellcaster?
About 15 feet away.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm going to move up to him, get into melee range.
Okay.
On my way there, I'm going to cast the bonus action spell Hex. He is now hexed. And then I'm going to bash him in the fucking face with my goddamn mace.
Do that thing that you do.
So, my mace swing. Fuck, god damn it.
That does not hit him.
I needed that to hit. That sucks. Okay. That's my turn.
We're
All I
basically all
got.
playing wiffle ball here.
We are.
All right. That brings up Nerian's turn.
Are the 2 pirates together? Like, are they near each other?
I would say the wizard stepped like 5 feet away, so there's 5 feet in between them. Who
I'm
were you
trying to
thinking?
understand. I have a spell that has a range of 5 feet, so I was curious if I could get them both in it.
Wait, what's the spell?
Word of Radiance. Range area 5 feet.
Range 5 feet. What?
What's going on?
Is it range area 5 feet?
Yep.
What spell is it?
Word of Radiance.
It just explodes in damage around you.
Pretty much. It's
Oh,
targets
okay.
that I see.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
AoE centered on you for, 5 foot in every direction.
okay, so you could get in between them if you'd like.
Okay. Fortunately, it's an each creature of your choice, so I don't have to worry about hitting allies. So yeah, I'll do something stupid and I'll stand amidst them and try to blast them a little bit here. Since attacking them seems to be a poor choice. Let's make them roll some dice instead.
Okay.
14 Constitution save for both of them.
Let's do it. And him.
And it's they'll take 4 damage if they fail. They'll take no damage if they succeed.
It appears you cast this spell, and you've done it many times, so you kind of know the effect it has on people. It seems that the wizard wasn't really damaged by this. He kind of shrugs it off.
He's the person I expected to have low Constitution.
Yeah, he's doing good, but the other pirate, this seems to put him over the edge. He's starting to bleed heavily.
All right, and that will conclude my turn.
Right.
I got something done.
That brings up Giovanni.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the one that's bleeding.
Go for it.
16 to hit.
That hits.
going to take 10 bludgeoning damage from my staff.
You can see he is barely standing.
All right. And then I'm going to give him a kick.
Which one's this?
17 to hit.
That hits.
5 more damage.
He is down.
All right.
Did you just kick him to death?
Yeah, I imagine I
Yes.
just whacked him in the side of the head and kicked him in his chest.
I guess that's the secret
him
to being
going
a
back.
pirate I never learned.
it
Gotta know when to just give up and kick.
was in the feet the whole time.
Many feet of power.
So at this point, you guys can, well, I would say Joe mostly hears this. You kind of once again glance over and you can see that the bandit that had went overboard has now actually gotten his full body onto the rope. Which after that, you also hear what sounds to be a crossbow.
Oh,
And you see that this crossbow bolt hits him in the shoulder.
the
Oh,
dude
good.
we're fighting.
Him. The guy climbing?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's our buddies on the little boat.
Yeah, you.
Nice.
I would say you look over and there's lights on deck to help us see a little bit, but you see that it appears to be Will has stood up and taken a shot at him. He's still holding on and he's still alive, but
Good job, Will.
he's not a big fan of that. And that brings up Skulltooth.
All right, so there's a wizardly dude that's mostly undamaged on deck.
Nobody has touched him yet.
Nobody has touched him. Well, I'm gonna
Not for lack
swivel
of
around
effort,
and
but
I'm gonna give him a try, and I'm gonna shout, "Pirate slash!" Fuck. There's a 15 hit.
It's
No, thank God. 5 damage,
all right.
and then I'm gonna shout out, "Reverse pirate slash!" Oh, it's a 15 again.
That is.
It's a 5 damage again.
The slash is your trademark move, apparently.
You just gotta find the right move.
I guess. I'm learning, guys. And that's all I'm gonna do on my turn.
Okay. All right. And that brings up the wizard's turn. Chuck, you take 4 more acid damage.
I'm down.
Oh no.
I'm down.
He's also going to. He's going to take a 5-foot step, kind of get some space.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. He once again starts a crackling ball of energy in his hands, and he'll arc that bolt of lightning towards Joe.
Oh.
Wait, I thought he just attacked.
Oh no, that was due to his last attack.
Yeah. That was ongoing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
He wildly shoots another bolt, and it goes clear over your head. That brings up Morthos' turn.
Death save. Roll a death save. Where the fuck do you roll a death save at?
Once your HP's down to 0, it should replace up at the top.
Yeah.
It did, but there's no button to roll a death save.
Oh, there's not.
I'll just roll a d20. All right. There's a success.
Nice. And that would bring it over to Nerian.
Let's go ahead and try to hammer this guy down then. We'll go ahead and move up on him nice and close
Okay.
again. Oh,
Oh no.
that was a 19 for a second. Then it wasn't.
I'm sorry. That does not
I
hit.
didn't yell out pirate smash.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I think we figured the secret out.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you do?
Other than look like an idiot, I think that's pretty much it.
Right. That brings it up to
And I'm really good at looking like an idiot right now.
That brings it to Giovanni.
All right. Is there just one up still? You said, other than the guy climbing the side of the boat.
There's the guy climbing the side of the boat, which I would say you think he'll be able to plop over within the next 6 seconds of his next turn. He'll use to get up. There's still the caster, and then there's the guy that you have bodied. There's also a down Morthos.
Oh, okay. I want to take out that caster. I don't like him.
He doesn't like you guys.
Yeah, 10 probably doesn't hit.
Does not.
We're doing a bad job.
5 probably doesn't hit.
Does not.
Yeah, I flail wildly in front of him and achieve nothing. All right. Next.
All right. That brings up the bandit. And he just uses his full turn to get up and ready his weapon to fight you. He's heavily bleeding out of the side of his arm.
Somebody's doing damage around here.
Which
This is
sadly...
the longest combat ever with 3 targets.
Which sadly, you do see a crossbolt fly over his... I would say wide left. So you can see that Will had taken another shot, but he had missed it. And
I'm gonna blame him being on a small boat for that.
yeah, he's taking skill shots in a rocking boat right now, while only one person steers it. But that brings it up to Skulltooth.
So this fucking wizard who just downed my friend,
Mm-hmm.
and he's still standing here,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody else seems to be able to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Must
Especially
scream
that.
out, pirate strike again.
Yeah, this... What other option?
Oh my
22.
Ooh, yeah, that does hit.
I think that's only 5 damage. Oh my god. I'm finally hitting, but just minimum damage. Reverse pirate strike. That's a nat 20.
God.
Ooh, double damage.
A 1 and a 6. There we go.
So it was at 11 damage?
11 total damage, yep.
And that was not doubled, right? Was that...
It was 2d6 plus my modifier. Right?
I'm just saying, since you rolled a nat 20, right?
Yes.
I always double the damage if it's a nat 20.
Oh.
So you did 22.
Then it's 10 damage double is 20.
Okay.
The button automatically changed it to double my dice, so I rolled 2 dice instead of doubling my damage.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, this man is down.
Good. About darn time. Magic
He was
man.
an asshole.
That is true.
Motherfucker.
That does bring it to Morthos' turn again.
Death save. Okay. 16. Another success.
Nice.
And that would then bring her around to Nerian. There is one badly hurt bandit.
Yeah. Since I've been having such wild success at melee, I'm gonna try and keep it up. But this time, I'm gonna make sure and yell out Pirate Smash.
There you go. You
before
got
I
it
go
now,
outta
man.
here. See, look at that. It's 21.
Damn, that's the secret.
Way
Like,
better.
I just gotta declare pirate initiative before I go attack. It's even max damage.
Ooh.
See?
So how do you kill this guy?
I mean, I assume I'm just literally, hammering him down like a nail on a board.
So you see Nerian quickly run on this last target, and just bonk him as hard as he can.
Like a full-on like jump, so I can get the height on him.
Pirate bonk.
Pirate bonk.
All right. And that is all the targets are down.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
Someone should give me a hand.
Yeah. Do we have any potions? We did take a potion or two, right?
Yeah. I can also do spare the dying, so we
Oh,
can
okay.
save you the touch of rolling for it.
I don't give a shit.
So that one's free. So we'll do that to start with.
Does that just stabilize?
What does
you?
that do?
You're stabilized.
Nice.
It's a cantrip. It just auto stabilizes you instead of having you do your death saves.
Okay.
And then I can drop a little bit of cure wounds on you.
That would be fantastic.
7 healths.
I wish I had more healing capacity.
You know, that's fine. I'll go ahead and take my healing potion.
I assume that not dying is what's the most important part of this. The
Yes.
lesson we all learn.
So it'll be 6 more points of healing I get.
Nice.
Cool. I'm max now.
So that's everyone that was at least above deck, right?
Yeah,
That
that
we've taken care of.
everybody that was on the upper decks and or was on the little main deck that you were on.
You'd think that made enough noise to alert anybody else below deck, but
I don't know, but I'm going to go look at that spellcaster dude real hard in the face. And then I'm going to use my mask of many faces to take on his appearance.
Nice. It's begun.
Mm-hmm.
Good move. Good move.
So, also I want to frisk him. Does he have anything cool?
Let's see what he has on him.
I was going to suggest we do that too. Maybe they got cool shit.
mm-hmm.
Or maybe they just got shit.
Maybe. You sure did,
I'd only
Steve.
ever be looking out for like wearable items, like rings of protection, that type of stuff, because I can't use weapons.
True. Okay.
Or armor.
He doesn't seem to have too much on him.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, he doesn't even have his spell book on him. He just has his normal nautical spellcasting attire. Yeah. You'd have to. Yeah, no, he just has nice looking boots and a robe that a spellcaster would normally use.
Okay. Looks boring as fuck. I toss his corpse overboard. Then I'm going to go open the hatch going down below. And I'm going to yell out. Huh?
After you're done.
I was going to yell, "Hey, we had people board the ship and attack us. Get up here and give a hand."
Ooh. So you're just open the hatch.
Uh-huh.
You're actually met by a face.
Okay. Good thing I look like someone this person might know.
Mm-hmm. Which is
It's
a good
handy.
thing, because, huh?
Said it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing because they're not as alarmed because they were able to hear some of the sounds above. But you quickly realize that this is a Lizardfolk. This is no ordinary human, a primitive reptilian humanoid. You've kind of mostly just heard about them like being in swamps and jungles. And it quickly eyes you, sees that you're the spellcaster of the ship, and it just moves back.
Come on up here. We need to take care of this.
It it looks back up and it shakes its head, and you can see that it's slightly armored, and
Oh, what do you mean no?
it's struggling, and then it finally kind of eases, and it just points down and says, "Weapons down, gold given."
All right, that's fantastic news. Let's lead the way. Let's go.
Are you still telling it to come back up?
No, I'm telling it, like, lead the way.
Ah, okay. It seems a bit confused, but I mean, it'll wait for you if you want to make your way down.
Pretty much as soon as it turns its back, I'm going to cast Burning Hands on it.
Oh fuck!
That's a dexterity save.
Yeah, let's do that.
Unsuspecting.
Oh, also before I do, as I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and move my hex over to him.
And
Go all in.
it was a dexterity save.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That's what I need. And what did it need to beat?
14.
Passes it.
Oh, crap.
It's all right. This should do half damage. Yeah, so I get to do that and this. So 15 altogether, rounded down to 7 damage.
Okay. And sorry, I'm gonna make some notes real quick. All right, and as you're making your way down, you burning hands him, and this kind of pushes the Lizardfolk forward, dealing the damage, and you can instantly hear. Do you guys speak any other languages that are like beyond common or
Infernal.
I have a weird language, but I don't remember. Hold on, let me find it on my sheet. Elvish.
Okay. Anybody else have anything different?
Dwarven, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing more uncommon than that, I don't think.
Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Halfling.
Okay. So this thing is squealing, and you guys do not know what it's saying, but it quickly scampers further down, and you can definitely hear shuffling of others.
Well, I'm not going to say I fucked that up, guys, but I might have fucked that up. So I'm going to turn into that lizard dude.
He's still alive down there.
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, let's go have some fun.
So are you guys just quickly all gonna run down there?
Yeah, I'm going to. I hope you're all going to follow.
Yeah, well, no, Chuck's not the one that's been burnt.
Okay.
I wanted to check one of the bodies really quickly to see if they have like a crest or a symbol on them.
I would say you'd be able to quickly do that in time, and you don't see anything that would be representative of the crown.
Okay.
I would say yeah, they all seem to be working light. They didn't have anything extra on them. You would assume that this is they live on the ship for most time. So.
Okay.
So you guys quickly go down because I assume you don't know what you're expecting. And boop. You guys make your way down to all right. You guys make your way down to the hold. Let's see. There is a small lantern lit, so it reveals that this is obviously the cargo hold, and it's been kept pretty good shape. So you can obviously see the main of the mast. And around you can kind of see there's like bolts of cloth, random casts, small, big, all secured down properly. And also what you can see is that there appears to be 3 Lizardfolk taking up a side with weapons drawn. I think it's time to roll initiative.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
We did it. We did something.
We did something. Good or bad? We sure did.
Something happened.
Ninian and Giovanni, did you guys roll your initiative?
There we go. Sorry. Oh no, it's much less good than last time. 10.
Yeah, we did a lot worse this time.
We just really want to die.
I'm going for I feel really guilty about these lizard folk dying.
This will be interesting.
I know. I had a plan too. That won't work now. More than likely.
Sounds about right.
All right. And these lizard folks have taken up a side. They have their weapons drawn. And you can appear to see something it's crawling on one of them. And it appears to take flight from off this lizard folk and dart towards you guys.
No thanks.
What's starting towards us?
Creature.
We'll see if it...
Is it Batman?
Yeah,
I hope it's Batman.
That'd be nice.
The Batman.
The man bat.
And it actually darts towards Skulltooth. What's your AC again?
17.
Oof. Just misses.
Do I get a close enough look at it to see what it is?
It appears to be a small dragon-like creature.
I'm sorry, what?
It appears to be
Oh, fuck.
a tiny dragon-like creature.
God. I think that we should have blown the ship up.
We're getting paid not to blow it up. It's against our better judgment, but yeah.
Let's see it. Now I won't say you know what this thing is, but it definitely looks like just a bite-sized, fun-sized dragon.
Tiny little dragon thing. Okay, well.
It does appear to have a scorpion-like tail, which you hear scratch against your armor as it attempted to sting you.
I'm glad the armor was there now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, no.
And it appears that after noticing that this tiny little creature has not done any damage, the other lizard folk jump into action. Let's see. And actually, it looks like one. And you guys, actually, let me make sure. Yeah, the whole length of this area is also 30 feet each way. Yep. And they're able to easily clear one side to get to you guys. And one runs up to you, Skulltooth.
Mm-hmm.
And he deals... Let's see. He makes a strike towards you.
Okay.
And the first thing you notice is that he kind of goes for like an overhead swing.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually bounces off the ceiling of this place. There's not a
Okay.
lot of clearance. And it seems to be the cause of why he misses you. Because he just swings.
He's never played Dark Souls, apparently.
Mm-hmm. He swings, bounces off the ceiling, and just smashes the floor next to you. Boop, the next guy. They all rolled high, just so you guys know.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
But it looks like it's not going to matter. Because another one runs up to you, Giovanni, and another one runs up to you, Nerian.
Okay.
And they both just miss. One has a javelin.
Impressive.
That's the one that attacks you, Giovanni. Stabs a cask next to you. A weird liqueur starts to pour out of this cask. Another one runs up to you with also a heavy club, Nerian. And he just flat out misses. You're able to bounce it and block it with your armor. And that brings up Skulltooth's turn.
This little tiny dragon thing is still flying around.
Oh yeah, it's
near me.
Still right next to you.
I'm gonna try and swat it out of the air.
You gotta give it a big swat, please.
Big swat, yes.
Pirate swat.
Pirate swat. No, that was a not pirate swat.
Oh no.
Is that an 11 I saw?
Yeah,
Probably
it
'cause
was.
I told you to do it and you forgot to do it on your own.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was.
Sadly, that misses.
You gotta try it again. Oh, that was on 1 for a long time before I rolled over to 7.
That one does hit.
Ooh. 11 damage. No, sorry, 10 damage.
All right. And were you attempting to just swat this thing away, or are you trying to kill it?
Just swat it away,
Okay.
actually.
You attempt to swat it away, but you do a heavy amount of damage. So you're able to swat this, and it hits a cast, and it appears to be unconscious.
Okay.
Dragon friend.
Treat it like a chicken. You just grab it by the head and just spinning it around real fast.
We'll be friends.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. Anyways, Nerian's turn.
That's not how you make friends with dragons.
I don't think that's how you make friends.
Okay. I have another bizarre positioning question that I don't think will work. I have a spell that does a 15-foot cube in front of me. Would I be able to line them up in it, or is it too messy for that?
Yeah, it's too messy for that.
Okay, then I'll probably just stick with the 5-foot word of radiance again, because I assume I can probably hit at least a couple of them with it.
You can get 2 of them with that.
Okay, I'll go ahead and drop that on. So 14 Constitution for both of them.
Oof. 1 passes, 1 fails.
Okay, well, one takes 6 damage. The other one takes none. I hope it doesn't make that sound.
I'd leave it up to you. As long as you don't get too crazy with it, I assume you can kind of control how your spells sound and appear.
We'll save that one for later then. What do we got to put on, like a bizarre sci-fi show or something?
That's during the filler arc. All right. So you're only able to damage 1, but it's a good amount of damage, but he's still up and moving. That brings up Giovanni.
All right. How many are still up that we're fighting?
All 3. Only the small dragon thing is down.
Okay. I'm just going to go for whichever one's closest to me, I think.
Oh, there is one just right on you.
Okay. I don't think I whack him with my quarterstaff, but let's see if I'm able to kick him. Nope.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Neither one of those hits.
Swing and a miss.
Is your quarterstaff 2-handed?
Yes, I'm holding it two-handed.
All right. Boop.
Maximum jabbage.
Yep.
Big bunk.
Makes it a D8 instead of a D6.
We won't worry about that. That brings up Mortho's turn.
All right. Do I see the one that I scorched?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. I am going to run up to him and yell out "Pirate Smash" and club him in the face as hard as I goddamn can.
So far, our most effective move of the night, I think.
It's 12 hit.
Oh,
Does not.
it's officially been reduced in effectiveness.
Okay.
That one also still has the hex on it, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. That was my turn.
All right. That brings it to the guy that you just attacked. Turn. Boop.
How does he feel?
He's upset. He's not a big fan of this. Not only have you burned him, to say, you've also impersonated him. And he takes that
Yep. I look
seriously.
like him.
What's your AC?
17.
17. Oof. But he doesn't do too much about it. He attempts to bite you at first, and his jaw snaps a few inches away from one of your arms. And
He's like, I couldn't bite myself.
how dare I? And he swings his heavy club at you. Also, you're able to evade and dodge.
All right.
That brings it up.
Secretly, he's a narcissist and just can't stand the idea of hurting his image.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
Oof, they are not doing too well. The next lizard folk that is right next to you, Narian, attempts to essentially copy what you might have assumed to be the leader. And he tries to bite and swing at you, and he fails just as miserably.
Copying him a little too closely. Perfect.
And the last one who's on Geo, he'll also make a strike with his javelin. What's your AC?
15.
Which that will hit.
Ow.
Dealing 3 damage, piercing damage.
Oh.
And he'll also attempt to bite you. Ooh, which he definitely will pass with that.
Bad lizard.
Dealing
Gotta get
7
your spray
piercing
bottle out.
damage.
7?
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
And that brings that up to Skulltooth.
Okay, so there's still 3 lizard guys.
And these guys are definitely communicating with each other, and that's weird. Got old lizardy talk.
I assume they sound like the velociraptors from Jurassic Park.
I hope so.
I'll accept that.
This guy that's right in front of me, I'm gonna smack him with the side of my sword. I want to keep it non-lethal.
Ooh, okay. Go for it.
18.
That hits.
8 damage.
Ooh.
Nice. Friendly bunk.
He's up, but he's looking a bit dazed.
I'm gonna bonk him again with my second sword. 21. Oh, sorry,
I
23. I
assume you're
can't
just
count.
taking the flats of them and just
Yeah,
flapping his heads.
That definitely
Exactly.
hits.
that'll
Just
probably
combobulate.
lay him out the rest of the way. 8 damage.
He is out.
No.
And
I
you were
see
doing that to just put him down, correct?
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't want to hurt you if I don't have to. Do any of you guys speak any comment or anything like that?
The main leader, you assume, kind of perks his head up, and he looks down to his comrade who is now down, but he appears to be breathing, and he looks over to the small dragon, and it also appears to be breathing, and he kind of puts a hand out to the other lizard, and they kind of whisper. Well, not they don't care. They're just yelling back and forth at each other for a few seconds,
don't
And
speak the language, so
so they lower their weapons. And you can see the leader's trying to figure out what words he can say. And he kind of just comes back with, weapons are bought. And he kind of like puts his hand on his chest.
Oh, they're mercenaries probably.
Thank you. I was not understanding that. Okay.
How many others?
Yeah, how many others?
He seems confused for a second, and he kind of waves. He stops again. He's like, weapons below are bought, and then he hits his chest again.
Is there another deck?
I think he's just referring to them just being paid still. Weapons below are free.
Like, here. We'll see. We'll see how smart this boy can be.
Please, because I'm not very smart.
I gave him a low chance, and he just barely breezed by that. He takes a second, and he grabs his heavy club, and he puts it on the ground, and he points to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he takes a gold coin, and he like touches the gold coin, like,
Weapon made of gold?
he,
Or am I thinking...
They paid for them.
I think I've
Are
got
they
this figured
transporting
out.
weapons?
Oh, okay.
what'd you say?
Oh.
Are you transporting weapons?
He kind of takes a second, and he doesn't seem to understand what you said.
Let's see what Chuck thinks.
Yeah, I got this figured out. Absolutely, I do. I'll just go ahead and Eldritch Blast him.
Jesus fuck. God damn it, Chuck.
That's sort of what I expected, but
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Fuck.
This is the singed dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Give me just a second. So 12 plus
You're gonna ruin all my plans and shit.
another 3, 15 points of damage.
He
God
is
damn.
dead.
Cool. I get 6 hit points.
hey, I'm not a lawful good cleric anymore, so
All right. We got the negotiations done with that one.
I believe Nerian started that, so I'm just gonna jump us back into combat with that.
It was me that started talking after
Yeah.
my turn,
well,
so it's whoever's after
I
me.
did a fair amount of talking, so
I'm gonna pass it to actually Nerian then.
oh well.
You can decide if we're continuing with combat. When
I
you're-
don't get the impression that this one can talk, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try and bonk him. I may try to keep it non-lethal for just a moment until we decide to actually kill him, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you do not.
I kept it non-lethal as can be.
I think they call that missing, Nerian.
Details. It was a non-lethal attack.
Threatening.
Anything
It
else
was-
you want to attempt to do?
No.
That brings
Like I
it.
said, just
Try.
looking stupid is all I'm doing.
That brings it to Giovanni.
Here, 1 second.
All right, is there just one up?
Yeah, there's one unconscious, one dead, and one standing. Very confused.
I was gonna say I'm sorry. And attack him.
Go for it. He has been unhurt, but he's about to be.
22.
That definitely hits.
Oh, jeez.
Bop. 6 damage.
I'll take that damage. Anything else you're gonna do?
I'm gonna yell. I don't know if I really agree with your negotiating methods there, Morthos.
I get the job done.
And I assume that brings it to Morthos' turn.
Fine, everyone. With the one left, I will wave my hand towards the exit. Like, you're free to go.
Okay, so it's gonna put its weapon on the floor, and it's going to attempt to take. It's gonna appear to be trying to carry the dead and alive out with it, like non-threateningly. Like it walks past you guys, and like starts to
I'll
try to
help
get its
him.
commander.
I'll put my sword down and help him.
I'll pick up that little dragon and set it on top the stack as they's dragging them by.
So
We're not gonna keep the dragon as a pet.
I
I
thought
want
about
to
it
do
for a second.
a
Sneak it
nature
in my
check on
pocket.
that. See if I know what it is.
go for it.
18.
Boop. Good old nature.
I recognize
check.
this thing.
And you got an 18, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on. All right. All right. You know this to be, and hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, as a pseudo dragon. So you kind of heard of them before. They're the smaller kin of the draconic lore. And this one even resembles a tiny little red dragon. I say they're mostly known to, be elusive, rare creatures that usually stay in quiet places and occasionally bond with people.
Okay. They're pretty rare, you said?
And yeah, they're decently rare. You know of like high class, wizards having a pseudo dragon as a familiar.
Is it unconscious?
It is unconscious.
I'm gonna take it back off the stack.
Ooh, you can see that concerns that lizard folk, because I would say you'd be able to know that that is the person that thing jumped off of.
Oh, I thought that one was dead.
Mm-mm.
I'll tell him if you put it down, I'll give you part of my share.
Oh, I'll put it back.
Okay. And once again, that lizard folk will take the unconscious. Actually, even wake it. Well, it'll wait till it gets up deck, but it'll wake up the other one, and they will jump off the side of the boat. I assume nobody's gonna attempt to stop them or anything.
Yeah, they're free to go. Listen, see, guys, I did a
Over's
good
blessing
thing
it.
today.
I half expected you to attack him in the back when he turned around.
No, I told you I was going to let him go.
Yeah, you did let the other one go to the afterlife.
Wait.
Didn't say where you're gonna let him go to, just that you would.
Tomato, bravado, you're deado. All right. Let me get back to my map. All right, so you guys are. I assume Skulltooth, you're coming back down to the hold.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, let's explore this thing.
Mm-hmm.
you can tell that there's one door that they were to, and there's two doors further behind you guys.
Let's check the one door.
Yeah, one door is easier than two doors.
All right. So you go to open that door.
What's waiting behind door number 1?
Just blocks and blocks and blocks of disco snow.
Jeez. Yeah.
Gotta have a real party tonight.
Yeah.
All right. So who's opening the door?
I'm brave and dumb. I'll open it.
Brave and dumb and with 610 PP.
So you open the door, and you quickly see that there appears to be 3 more humanoids, not Lizardfolk. Actually, no, 4 more. And actually, as you open this door, a crossbow bolt is fired out of it,
Jesus.
narrowly
Hey.
missing you.
Hey, we came here on business. Calm yourself.
I say you can see that out of one of these, boop. Let's actually do that. There we go. Now I can see everything. You can see that there appears to be one gentleman behind them that they kind of seem to be all in front of. And he's like, you're no friends of mine.
Oh, I do remember that now. I'll Eldritch Blast him. And move my hex over to him. I'm sorry, Dan. You need to start opening these doors. I make bad decisions and I make them fast.
I'm going to let you get that attack out, and then we'll go into initiative.
Let's just hope I get a really high initiative. We all know that's not gonna happen.
That's a crit.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, dang.
Oh no.
But it's on a spell, so I don't think spell attacks get crit damage, do they?
We usually didn't go off of that.
Yeah.
That'd be too insane.
Critical fireball.
Oh, it did do it. Okay. Yeah, it did upgrade it to 2d10. So
What's the world with that?
7 base and then
Damn it.
only 1. So 8 damage altogether.
8 damage altogether. All right. And let's roll initiatives. I know Giovanni got a 21.
Yep.
I got an 11, so I'm not gonna get to do it again.
I'm 17.
Roll mine. Ooh, 15.
All right. And you did 8 damage to that gentleman. All right. Giovanni, it is your turn. Now, I will say, keep in mind that they are in a room you guys haven't progressed into yet.
Sure. How many do we see in there?
You see 4.
4. Okay. Who looks like they are ranged to that group?
You know the main guy who was talking is definitely ranged. The others, yeah, they seem to be wielding scimitars.
I'm going to throw a dart at the main guy and then stand by the door as a choke point. I'm going to throw the dart and then move around the corner so that I'm not able to be hit from range by him.
Go for it.
I don't hit him.
Do not.
Then
Try
I
harder.
pass my turn.
So yeah, you throw a dart in there. You even hear kind of a jovial laugh from this dude.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings up Skulltooth. You gonna jump in there?
Oh yeah, sorry. Fucking space for a second. Skulltooth is my name. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in there. I'm gonna this guy that's throwing crossbow bolts at us. I'm gonna yell pirate strike. Just charge in there and
I will say there are pirates in front of him.
I don't care.
Are you gonna attempt
Pirate probably whoever's first in front of me then.
Okay. So you're gonna just engage in with the first
Yeah.
pirate you see. And that was an 18, correct?
Yes, it was.
That definitely hits.
9 damage.
Ooh, 9 damage. And there was one gentleman that was kind of centered, definitely making sure there's no direct shots at the what appears to be the captain.
I mean,
And he's already badly hurt with that strike.
I'm gonna use a second pirate strike. It's my best spell. Well, 22, I'm sure it'll hit.
Yes.
9 damage.
Oh, dead.
Which one was that on?
Just one of the standard pirates. it
Okay.
appears.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, is there another guy within like melee range of where I am right now?
Yeah, no, they're all forming kind of a shield. They're close together.
Then I'm gonna use my action surge and do a third pirate strike.
I respect that.
I'm on a roll. That was not as good of a pirate strike. 15 damage? 15 to
15 to
hit,
hit.
excuse me.
That still hits, though.
15 damage, immediate death.
Minimum damage. I pushed my luck. 5 damage.
He still doesn't enjoy it.
Good. Taste of that.
All right. And that brings up Morthos.
Okay. Eldritch Blast at the leader.
Okay.
Shit. 9. Nope.
Yeah, it does not hit. Let's see. Is that going to be the only thing you do on your turn?
Yep. Be disappointed.
I get that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that moves on to what appears to be the captain of the ship. He's always been the captain, not just now. He actually throws his crossbow down and pulls a longsword and approaches you, Skulltooth.
Sure he does.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna swing at you.
Sure.
Does a 22 hit?
Oh, fuck. Yes, it does.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, no.
All right.
I can take it. I'm a man pirate. Pirate man.
He does 14 damage
Arr.
with this first strike.
Oh, straight for me nads.
Now, I say for his first strike.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, because he criticaled on his
Oh, no.
second slash on you.
Oh, God. Damn.
Thanks for the raid, Pyro Club.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, Pyro Club. We're making a mess of Saltmarsh
Me.
and
Well,
Tyler.
yeah, in particular, at this moment. You probably gotta go down.
Yeah, how much health do you have?
Listen, I don't want to talk about that right now.
So,
Just tell me the damage number and I'll be fine with it.
so he pulls his longsword out and slashes you quickly. You don't even see the blade. And he goes in for a stabbing. motion or strike, I should say. Pirate strike, advanced pirate strike.
Advanced pirate strike.
This is
Dance.
this is past intermediate pirate strikes.
Oh no.
And he stabs you for 20 piercing damage.
Well, I am down, but that wasn't immediately fatal.
That's what I was afraid of. I was like, oh
Yeah.
man, did I just get it?
I had 9 HP left, so I wasn't.
Okay. All right.
I rolled really good on my level up health, so.
Okay, that's
You can
good.
tell he actually got trained in the pirate strike rather than
Oh,
just
fuck.
watching someone do it and say the name.
Was born in it.
Molded by it.
All right, that brings up Nerian.
How many people, minus Tyler, can I put in a 15-foot cube?
You could get all of them. All
of them?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been saving this just so I can do something stupid.
Does it hurt friendlies?
Yes.
Well, he is on top of the captain.
That's what I said. How many can I get without Tyler?
I mean, here's the thing, though. I'm already down, so he can't.
But if you take,
Yeah, it'll just count as a failed death save.
yeah,
I'll deal with it. It's fine. He'll also be the person to spare the
Okay,
dying me.
Okay, then we're gonna hit them all.
all right.
They need to all make a Constitution save of 14.
Oof.
I failed that.
It's fine.
I'm dead. I don't get to take it anyway.
Yeah. Only one of them passed it.
Well, they are all going to take 16 damage
Oh shit.
because I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity, which use Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling for lightning or thunder damage.
Oh,
And I'm using Thunder Wave, and I'm just zapping them all. So they all take 16 or half on a save. Going in hard. And objects within the cube are just scattered. And pushed back 10 feet. Like everything is pushed back.
Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. So this is fun.
I assume that I'm basically like Darth Vadering them, or or the
Ooh,
Emperor,
here you
really,
go.
just Emperor Palpatining them.
So one of them just immediately dies. Like there's no saving him. He's just shot against the wall, body slump against it, blood smear across. The next good old pirate is barely up. Like he's bleeding out of his ears, his nose, his eyes. He's just barely standing. The captain seemed to kind of brace himself, but he is also bloodied pretty bad. Did you go ahead and just mark that death save, Mr. Skulltooth?
yes, I did. Sorry. I was muted.
Oh. And how far did it push things?
10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from the spell's effect.
So with the way it was positioned.
And it emits a thunderous boom. So sorry, everyone.
Oh, damn.
Who needs ears?
Yeah. You guys just hear boom. The first thing Morthos and Giovanni are able to see is Cold Dude's body being launched out of the room.
Good.
And you're able to see that the captain is shooken but not down. And like I said, the other two bandits slam against the walls, leaving only one up. Good lord, that was a lot of fucking damage.
Oh, damage.
Well, it's only so nice because I can abuse my Channel Divinity to just
It was
pump it.
It was the right move.
Channel of Iniquity can be really fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's my one use for the day and one of my very precious spell slots. Well worth it. Don't get me wrong.
You just swung the fight. Anything else you do on your turn?
That's all I can do on my turn.
Okay. That passes it on to the bandit, the pirate that's barely up. And he's gonna attempt to shimmer on over.
There's a part of me that hopes he comes over and makes an attack.
Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead for the door.
Oh, he's just like, nope.
Well, I assume you're at the door because you had to be able to
I know.
see.
Yeah,
Where-
I think Tyler was the only one who moved in, right? Or Tyler
Yeah.
and Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna use all his movement to get to the door and attack good old Nerian. Which, of course,
And
he rolls a critical.
oh man,
These fucking pirates.
he also needs to make a dex save.
And not just die immediately. What does he need to beat?
14.
He beats that.
Okay, he'll still take half.
Half damage.
From
he'll
what?
take 3 damage from another one of my features.
Oh, okay.
Wrath of the Storm, when a creature within 5 feet of you, 5 feet that you can see attacks you, or hits you with an attack, I just get to zap them with electricity.
Okay, so his
Oh, wow.
his attack
So
still
the damage will go through. Yeah.
Yeah, the damage will still go through.
He's fucking Raiden over here. So he's able to connect, dealing seven slashing damage, and is immediately tasered, dead on the ground.
Oh, jeez, that finished him?
Oh yeah,
That's great.
He was barely alive.
Anybody else?
Yeah, that swings it all the way back up to Giovanni.
All right.
You smell a lot of
It's
burning
like a
flesh.
situation where like he attacks me and it just travels through the sword.
How
Just
many
Yeah.
people are still up?
Oh, just the captain.
Just the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him. I don't want to kill him. I think it'd be best to knock him out. So let's see if I can hit anything.
That doesn't.
Next turn.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
That actually passes it to Skulltooth. I think you're still muted.
Tyler, you're still muted.
Yeah, I was talking to Sammy. Sorry, is it my
okay.
round?
Yeah.
Oh. Death save. Roll a 20, please. I can't tell. 17. That's a success.
All right. So you got a fail and a success. That passes it off to Morthos.
Eldritch Blast. Nope. I'm gonna run up. I've lost faith in the, pirate attack. So I'm just gonna revert back to my standard. Just bash him in the fucking face.
reverse healing, just regular reverse.
Reverse healing is what he's getting.
It's always an option.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that hits him.
So that is going to be 9 plus 1. 10 damage.
10 damage. He's still up, but
All right.
he's.
Man, you should have just talked to us.
Who do you look? Do you still look like the lizard?
Yeah, I still look like the wizard. Yeah.
And that actually brings it to his turn. What is he gonna do?
Sorry, I'll be right back.
We believe in you.
You can do it.
Don't fall in.
Yeah, he's actually gone to. I believe Nerian's the closest now. No, Mortha, you ran up to him now.
Yeah, I ran up on him.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna just scoff in your face, and he says, "This is how I talk," as he swings his long sword. What's your AC?
He's 17. He's a dick.
I won't disagree with that. He misses with his first strike. You're able to glance it off your armor, but his second strike does hit.
All right. How much am I taking from that?
You're taking 17 damage.
Oh, god damn.
Dang. This guy is pretty rude still.
Still up.
All right. That's the end of his turn. And that bounces it to Nerian.
All right. Well, I guess at the risk of spending any more spells, I'm just going to go up and see if I can give him a good old-fashioned pirate smash as well.
I respect that.
Let's see, where did my sheet go? I browsed away from it for a moment, so I should have opened a new tab. Rookie move me. There we go. Let's roll that Warhammer. I think that's gonna hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And 8 more damage to see if I can pound him into the floor as well.
He is still up, barely.
Damn this guy.
Anything else you want to do?
As a as a bonus action, I'll well, no, I don't want to use that because I need the spell slot for healing, so never mind.
All right. Let's skip over all those dead bodies. That brings us back to Giovanni.
All right. I'm going to try and hit him again. Hey.
Nice. That definitely hits.
Sit down.
Okay. And I'm going to deal 3 damage.
Is that your only strike?
Yeah, it's the only one that hits.
Well, that doesn't matter because I need to know how you kill this guy.
I'm trying to not kill him.
Oh, you wouldn't leave him on. Oh, well, you're lucky.
Yes.
So how do you knock him unconscious?
I just want to give him a real hard hit to the back of the head with my quarterstaff.
Oh yeah, you bonk him, and he slowly falls over. You guys have cleared the room.
Perfect.
Are there any of these pirates that are unconscious but still alive?
I think just the captain.
Just the captain that Giovanni just knocked unconscious.
All right, cool. All right,
He's
never
a
mind.
spellcaster, right? He's a spellcaster, right?
No, he never cast a spell that I saw.
He fired a crossbow.
Oh, the,
He was
okay.
very
The other guy
effective
was
with
a
his sword.
spellcaster.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys have cleared the room. Boop.
Yeah. We can go
Cool.
get him tied up at least, and
Yeah, I'm going to start binding him with rope and things that I have.
he's one that we probably shouldn't be afraid to like really go ham on it because he's probably used to being tied up. Pirate, I don't know.
I
he's a freak.
don't think we should be king shaming. Honestly, I don't think.
I'm just saying he might be able to get out. I'm just saying he might be able to get out.
I guess I can give you kind of a background of the area you're in right now. What appears to be a cruise quarter. So there's definitely a few unpleasant odors of occupation of people who are just not the greatest of people. So there's some lovely smells. But there do appear to be some beds and hammocks slung. And it looks like there is also a table with some few plates and cups and random assortments on it.
I mean, it seems likely that was like a last-ditch defense, so
You would you would believe so, that they had held up, hoping that, by the time you guys got there, you would be dead.
Are there any like manacles or chains or anything on the ship if they were to keep prisoners? If I do like a quick shift or a quick search for that?
Yeah, nothing that you've come across in the areas you've been in currently.
Sorry, what are we doing?
Okay.
Just getting the captain tied up.
They've cleared the room, and the captain is still alive, unconscious, and being bound right now, but alive.
Okay, am
Yeah.
I still dead or alive?
I'll go ahead and spare the dying on you just to
Okay.
make sure.
Yeah.
And then
Did you buy a healing potion?
I sure fucking didn't.
And you people, you guys owe me money.
I mean, healing is a service. I feel like.
No, you joined our party.
How
You
dare
didn't have to be here.
Oh my gosh.
You could have spent your money on a potion, the same as I did.
So
Listen, I'm broke. I don't have 50 gold. I spent
Well,
my
I'll
money
leave-
on armor.
I'll leave cleric and the dying fighty man to figure that out. Joe's tying up dude. I'll search the room.
okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice that there seems to be a small little area that's curtained off. Let's see. You also, yeah, you see the small area that's curtained off, and then you do see that there's appears to be a
I'm gonna go ahead and
small
second
chest.
Oh.
What was that?
I'm gonna use my second wind as well.
Okay. There appears to be a small chest at the end of one of the hammocks.
I'll open it up.
All right. Inside of that appears to be a set of playing cards. They seem to be dingy and dirty. Well used. 2 sets of dice. And a small, looks like, it seems like a handwritten letter that has just a few names of like taverns in the close by area.
Okay.
Craft places they do business with.
This is one of those taverns, one of the ones in town.
Looking at that, it appears to have every tavern in Saltmarsh.
Mm.
Okay.
Either someone they do business with or someone they take business from.
Mm-hmm. Any other places you're checking out in here?
I don't know. The chest seemed boring. What's in that curtained off area?
So you push aside that curtain area, and you see 2 large tin buckets. And upon opening the curtain, you get a much sharper smell of that foul smell you've been smelling this whole
Oh,
time.
it's the toilet room, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a
Delightful.
dumb place.
So you found their shit.
Ah,
Whatever.
It's a ye
You
olde
found all their
Amazon
shit.
warehouse.
So yeah, there seems not to be too much. There's also just random dirty clothes. It looks like a badly kept dorm.
Well, maybe while people are searching the ship, I'll go back above deck and start yelling out to our crew and make sure that there's not more boats coming that we maybe need to contend with.
Did we clear out the other rooms on this
no,
ship too?
no, we haven't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
While I need to take a short rest, guys. How fucking long is a short rest? Is that an hour?
An hour.
I think it's an hour.
1
It's
hour.
an hour, right?
Is this short? Wow, fuck.
God, that short rest is a long time. I won't take a short rest. All right. Yeah, let's go check them other 2 rooms.
Okay.
I do want to do a quick check above deck, though. Like I said, to
Okay.
make sure there's not like another boat or coming in with more pirates.
I'll go up with you just so you're not alone up there.
Okay. You go back up top. And did you guys keep the lantern set with you? Did you leave it on shore?
Oh, fuck. We probably left it on the road.
Probably. They should have a lantern set on here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'd have one.
So you guys kind of look around the deck. I'd presume you find it. You haven't seen any flashing lights, and I would say this is gonna take enough time for Will and Tom to kind of paddle back up to you guys, and they're like, "We haven't seen anything yet."
Okay. Well, we're almost done with the ship, but we've got the captain still alive.
They're like, oh, fabulous, nice. They're like,
We got a couple more rooms to check.
he's like, we do have a question.
Sure.
He's like, what the fuck jumped off the boat and like swam under us?
Oh, like
Oh.
some lizard people.
Yeah, lizard dudes. They were just mercenaries. So
It's easier to not fight them.
we let them go.
You're like, all right. We don't know
Their
this.
blades were made of solid gold. I shout out.
He's confused. That would be useless.
Like they're climbing up the rope ladder at this point.
Just
They're
have a
like,
hole in me. It's okay.
they're like, what the fuck? Like, all right. Have you guys cleared the rest of the ship?
Not yet. No, we just wanted to make sure we weren't getting.
Company.
And he's like, all right.
Yeah.
He's like, we'll stay up here. We'll keep an eye out if we see anything.
Okay. When we first got up here, the guys made it sound like there was more boats that'd be coming here.
Something just fell.
I feel like we might have misheard them and they expected more rowboats.
Why no?
But
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
Well, still, let's go clear the rest of the deck.
Yep.
All right. They're like, yeah. Well, we'll wait on you guys.
All right.
It's like, we're being paid by the night.
Cool. Yep. And we go.
You guys are getting paid?
What the fuck? All right, so you guys heading back down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm guessing you're going to focus on going through one of those two doors.
The one on the left.
Okay.
maybe be a little bit more careful in case a crossbow bolt comes flying out of it. Or
Also,
not.
I'm completely out of cool stuff to do, so sorry.
I've got 2 hit points left. I'm doing great.
Okay, so are you guys percepting? Are you just opening the door?
Since you said the words, yeah, I'll go ahead and put my ear to it. See if I hear anything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me perception.
8.
All right. You don't hear anything.
You hear the sounds of door.
That's it. But you are not confident in yourself upon your
Uh,
to it.
you know, only one way to be sure. I'll throw the door open.
Okay. So you open it up and you can see that it seems to be like a single cabin. I see it's not the biggest. It has a single bunk, a decent bed lining. I see. It seems like everything's actually kept like clean in here. I see. So not too much. Center of the cabin there also is a wooden table, another deck of cards. And there appears to be it looks like there's also a cloak that's hanging off a hook.
Okay. Any other doors or anything in this cabin?
Nothing that you can see.
All right, let's go check the other one.
Nope, nobody in here. I might just take a quick walk through.
You want to do a perception for me?
Okay. $22.
Nice. You're kind of looking around, and you're like, you notice there's a couple books, just basic nautical things, principles of navigation,
Standard pirate attack moves.
things that are just needed for the more nautical. No, no special books that'll add a +1 to your pirate slash. So,
Damn.
so
Man, no level up books.
yeah. But you do walk across the back end where that cloak is hanging. You kind of push on it, and you notice the wall's kind of moving.
I think there's a secret wall over here.
Open it up.
Like, is it like a slidey sort of thing or a spinny sort of thing?
It feels like more of like it's just. What's the best way? It feels like it slides. Like if you kind of push it, it seems like it's a fake wall that you can kind of move a little bit.
Okay, I want to do a sort of thing where like I'm not going to be in the opening as I make the opening. That's possible.
I got you covered on this one, man. Let's take a look.
Or you got like knock or something.
No.
Eldritch Blast.
I have knock as I walk up to it and kick it.
I cast Thaumaturgy because I instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
I would say. I would say you're getting the feeling like this isn't like exactly just like a door. It's more like a false wall. I don't know if that would
Okay.
technically count.
I can dig that. All right, then I'll just go push the damn thing open.
It slides, and there seems to be another compartment back there, which is holding a few items.
Ooh.
What sort of few items?
I'd say it's a small, cramped area. It's only 4 feet at the widest, and it's kind of sandwiched between that cabin and the ship's stern.
It's like in the wall space, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. But there is it does contain what appears to be 8 large bundles wrapped in like a oilskin and tight rope, and they're just kind of piled in there.
Any markings on them or anything like that?
None that you can see.
Well, maybe we'll haul those out, and that can be some of our personal take here.
I want you to open up these bundles, see what's inside, right?
Okay. So you're gonna open up one?
Yeah.
Now you start to move these, and you can feel that they're fucking heavy. And you
Like
slam
body heavy.
They're solid objects. There's no.
Oh, okay.
So they're bodies that hit with rigor mortis. No, you pick one up and slam it down, and it clangs that metal armor weapon sound, and you unbundle it, and it has 10 long swords.
Ooh.
I told you the swords were solid gold.
They're just standard long swords.
Do they have?
Are they marked?
Yeah.
They're not marked.
Well.
What? How many bundles were there?
There was 8.
Oh, geez, they were smuggling weapons then. Fuck.
Yeah, if we do a quick roll on all of them, are they all long swords, or are they just a variety of weapons?
I will let you guys just take them out. And so there are 10 long swords. There's another bundle that has 10 morning stars. Another bundle that has 10 shields. Another bundle that has 20 javelins. Another one that has a shield emblazoned with a design of lizards and draconic creatures. Another shield that does have the crest of the crown on it. Does seem kind of battle worn.
Probably won't get to keep that one.
Another has what appears to be 5 crossbows, and another one has a small locked box, and it seems very royal, and it also has the mark of the crown.
Damn. All right. Well, we'll set that shield and that box aside. Neri and that one sword with the pictures and shit on it. One shield. You use a shield, right?
Sure do.
I think that shield's got your name on it, man.
It just might. We'll probably have to get it checked out before I slap it on in case there's something wrong with it. But
All right. Well, let's go check the other room.
yeah.
I see, and I would presume you get the feeling that this is the main cargo they're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. The actual smuggling.
When I'm binding the captain, do I find anything on him? Like, I'd be looking for any trinkets, amulets, rings.
Let's see. Let's see what he had on him.
He had a coffee mug.
He actually didn't have to, once again, he didn't have too much on him. He had obviously his longsword and his crossbow.
Number one captain mug.
I was gonna say it was his bad dragon coffee mug.
Oh yeah.
He's also wearing Crocs.
Oh, no.
He had simple studded leather, and he had 10 gold pieces on him.
All right.
That's the end. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
All right. Now, where were you? Going to the other room, correct?
Yep.
All right. All right. And you open up the door to this, and this appears to be another cabin. This one seems to be... Boop. Well, it has a lantern that's hanging from the ceiling at the left end of the cabin. And the first thing you know is that there is also a large cage by this lantern. It appears to be some form of bird in it. You're not really sure. It doesn't seem to be awake. And beneath it seems to be a wooden chest. And other than that, it's just the normal things.
Hold on, is it a parrot?
You have to go see.
Would I recognize it as a parrot?
You'd have to. I'm assuming you guys haven't stepped inside yet.
Is it the burb of your dreams?
Yeah, we'll step inside.
I'm gonna step inside and see if it's a parrot.
You see if it's a parrot. I want to see what's in that chest.
Is that a nature check?
Yes, and while you're doing that nature check, as you walk in, the bird actually perks up and squawks and says, "Pieces of 8."
My nature check was an 8.
Was it what?
8.
8? Well, I would also say you don't really need it now, since this thing talked at you. I would say you'd be able to assume like, this is a
Go
parrot.
running up to it and say, "Polly, want a cracker?"
And then it doesn't answer
Maybe you
back to
should
that
untie
one.
her first.
Grab him with some gold.
I want to make friends with the parrot.
What are you doing to make friends with him?
I'm gonna pull a ration out of my backpack and break off part of the bread or cracker or whatever.
I feel like this is something like a handle animal check.
I almost took proficiency in it too. Is a 10 enough?
All right. So when you walk up to it and you give it rations, what did you say to it?
I don't know. What's your name, pretty bird?
All right.
That's creepy. I realize.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey there, pretty bird.
Hey there, pretty lady. What's your name?
It squawks and yells, "Koopa!" and starts to eat the food out of your hand.
Koopa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you belong to the man who owns the ship, Koopa?
It squawks again. "Pieces of 8."
Not very talkative, are you? As I handed another little chunk of cracker.
It just squawks. Talk too much.
I love it. I want to make it mine.
Can I do like
Is there like a lock on this cage, or can I just pop it open and
You can
try
just
to
pop.
reach my?
Yeah, you can just pop it open.
No, pop it open and reach my hand in.
maybe a history check on pieces of 8?
Go for it.
15. That sound familiar?
Doesn't ring familiar to you.
I know a lot about him though. Like There's 8 of them.
You do remember that you pulled out 6 like bundles or 8 bundles out of the other room though.
Oh.
Treasure.
Treasure.
Now there is the chest that's also under this bird too.
Yep. Let's open it up.
All right, so you guys go to open it, and it knocks back on the door. Door in the wall behind unlocked. There seems to be a few garments, and there seems to be another iron box inside that.
Does the iron box carry the same markings?
It just seems to be a normal lockbox.
Let's open it up.
All right. It contains 200 silver pieces,
Oh shit.
a dagger.
All
Yeah,
right.
200 silver pieces and a dagger.
Anything special looking on that dagger?
It does seem to be like engraved in like elvish markings.
I can speak Elvish. I might be able to read it.
Boop.
I'll
Stabby.
distribute 50 silver to everyone.
Stabby. It's a dagger.
It's a dagger.
I need to look up something real quick.
Wow.
Well, you aren't able to really read it, but since I would say you are kind of you commonly know of elvenkind, and you do know of sea elves, and this seems to be something of their markings.
So I recognize it as Elvish, but I don't necessarily.
You recognize it as being a Quain, I believe. It's
A sea elf. I got
Yeah.
you. My brain wasn't completely working. Okay.
And at that
Understand
moment,
now.
you hear a metal clang from the back wall.
Check it out. What do we see?
You guys can go to the back wall and you don't see anything.
Can we try and open it up like the other one?
Mm-hmm. You guys are able to slide it back, revealing another room.
Oh shit.
Within a room. Within a room.
All right.
I
What
see.
do we see?
And this reveals once again a small, dark, cramped, one would say dank area that's 4 feet wide. But squeezed in this small place, a small area, seems to be a holding cell. And a slim humanoid figure is inside this cell, and it appears to be chained to the hole.
Hey, you look like you're having a bad day.
Oh yeah,
You understand common?
he seems very confused.
You said humanoid? Like, what do they look like?
I would say mix merfolk with elves would be the easiest way.
I'm gonna go start.
He
I'm gonna
I'm
try
going to
reading
speak
it
to
in
it in
Elvish.
Elvish.
Oh, we both speak Elvish. Okay.
Yeah.
what do you say?
Go ahead, Joe.
I'm going to ask in Elvish, do you understand me?
He answers back yes. And what sick games are you playing?
We're kind of taking over this ship right now. Who are you? Why are you locked up?
He's like, I am not locked up for any reason. He's like, well, who are you?
We're the ones dealing with the piracy and people that shouldn't be doing what they're doing in our waters. So,
He kind of
why
cuts
are
you
you
off.
tied up?
He kind of cuts you off. And he's like, then why are you aligned with the Lizardfolk?
The what?
Aligned with the lizard folk?
What's wrong with the lizard folk?
Oh, this is my fault. Totally my fault.
Do you speak Elvish?
No,
Check.
he looks like
No.
the lizard still.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does.
Oh, I'm gonna look to my look and see
forgot about that.
Chuck. I'm gonna be confused. Like, oh yeah. I'm like, hey Chuck, look like someone else real quick. That's not
I'll
a
look.
lizard.
I'll look like myself.
So you
All right.
drop the charade, as some might
Yeah.
say.
I revert to my natural tiefling form.
Yeah.
He once again looks at you, Geo, and he's like, I will repeat myself. What sick games are you guys playing?
We're not playing any games. We're just trying to get rid of these people that are doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing in our waters.
Yeah,
We
rid
opened a
of them.
door. We found you chained up. Why is that?
He's like, wait, so you're not pirates?
No.
No,
Do we look like pirates?
He's like,
we're
oh,
people that get rid of pirates.
oh, thank God. He's like, I was taken prisoner by them. And he's like, I believe it to be a few days ago, and this was my fate. He's like, when they,
Okay.
he's like,
What were they like? Why did they take you prisoner and not just kill you?
he's like, I was given a task, and he's like, he's like, I've heard them on the boat. He's like, were there lizard folk? He's like, I assume with.
Yes.
He's like, I've been tasked to. The lizard folk have been weird in this area, and I've been tasked to follow them and find out what's going on.
We let him escape, man.
He was like,
I doubt, but don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
No.
He kind of stops and he's just like, I mean, I'll take it. Grain of salt that I'm alive. He's like, I was tasked to find out what they're doing in these waters. They've been very weird in communicating with some of the other cultures in the sea, and they seem to be planning or working towards something, and they don't speak with us, so we became worried.
These ones just kept saying that they were bot
So
weapons.
you were brought on board as like a translator for the lizard folk.
He's like, no. Our people don't speak with the lizard folk, or at least we choose not to speak to each other to stop from war.
What are you exactly? I'm not familiar with what species you are.
He's like, I'm a sea elf. He's like, and you kind of know them to be essentially they're the aquatic form of elves. Honestly, other than they have a guild system, they kind of have similar beliefs. They believe in nature. They're very, elves first, them afterwards, type people.
Hmm.
He's like, I was tasked by the higher ups to figure out what was going on and trail and follow them, but I got too
caught.
close.
That didn't work out so well.
I got too close to the ship.
Well, we can start by getting you out of here, I suppose.
He's like,
I'm gonna insight that.
Go for it.
You tell him the truth. 21.
You
Does it
believe.
seem like he's leaving anything out, or
Not so far in the brief description he's given. You don't catch air of anything foul.
okay? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna let you out, but we'd appreciate if you stick around for a little bit at least while we sort all this stuff out.
He's like, that is not a problem.
All right. You can probably ride back on the ship to our town while we're sorting everything out here.
He's like, if I can get back in the water, I'll be fine.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll let him out. Is there like a key nearby?
There appears to be a set of keys that are on the side of the wall.
Okay.
They were just out of reach.
Just close
All
enough
right.
to tease.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll let him out then. Are these like manacles and things that he's bound in? Are they like part of the cage like fastened to the
Uh,
wall,
The cage.
or are they loose?
The cage didn't have anything attached to it. Essentially he was attached to the hull, like he was attached to the ship. So they're
Okay.
linked
Okay.
to the ship. So
Is there any part of that that I can remove to use that to bind the captain?
I mean, if they're just manacles, we could probably just drag the captain in here, shove his arms up in there, right?
it's not really anything you can really do with it other than
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
I will say. Nah, he wouldn't have seen. Where did you guys leave the captain?
Just
mean-
left him.
I mean, I think we tied
The
the
room.
overloading crap out of him and just left him where we found him. We can go haul him up to the deck or something.
Okay. Yeah, no. There's nothing you can really do with this setup without possibly damaging the ship or it just not being usable.
Okay.
Well, couldn't we tie the captain up in here though? Like, couldn't we bring the captain into here?
That you can do.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we can put him in his own cell.
That'd be fun for
Yeah.
us.
I will
Let's
say.
do that.
As the sea elf starts to, move freely, he's like, my name is Oceanus. Oceanus, actually, I should say Oceanus.
Well,
Oh,
oh shit, Oceanus, it's good to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if we think we've got this area clear, let's go tell the others to come up and we can get this thing selling.
Yeah. I'm taking that parrot, dead or alive. I'm taking that fucking parrot.
Parrot doesn't seem too bothered by that.
Man. Do you have a name, Pretty Bird?
Oh, I believe I said it already.
You might have.
It was Polly.
Where's that dumb bird's name?
Dumb bird.
I believe it's Koopa.
Oh, Koopa.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm writing that down somewhere.
Please do.
Scoopa.
Allies. Dumb bird named Koopa.
I say the first thing Oceanus looks for, he goes to one of the people who can speak Elvish. He's like, "Have you seen like a dagger?"
Mm.
Like, he's like, "I had that and some silver pieces on me."
Oh shit. Yeah. God damn it. I'll give him my 50.
I was just gonna give him a gold. Or 5 gold, whatever.
So are you just gonna pay out his amount?
Yeah.
I see. He seems very appreciative. He understands that by all rights at that point it should have been yours. So he actually does appreciate you guys being forefront. I see. And he grabs his dagger.
What's that say? I ask him. I want to ask him what the dagger says.
It just says my name. It's nothing big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's like,
I was thinking it was magical.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I wish it was, but it's not. And he kind of looks around, and he definitely can see that there's been fights in these areas. And the Lizardfolk did take their dead.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he is gonna ask. He's like, so they were, what's going on with the Lizardfolk?
Based on what they told us, they paid for the weapons to come here. If I'm understanding more correctly now.
He's like, so they were buying.
They
weapons.
said they were hired.
Oh, they were buying weapons.
I think they were buying the weapons.
Yeah.
He's like, that would make sense. He's like, how many did you?
Oh, yeah.
How many did you see?
Lizard folk?
Three
Yeah,
in the-
3.
3 in the
And
little
a-
dragon.
Mini dragon thing, yeah.
And mini dragon. We killed one of them and let the other two go.
He's like,
And there are a ton of weapons here.
yeah. He's like, I think they were buying the weapons. He's like, they've been really weird and been very shady these last few months, and we can't figure out why.
That's a lot of weapons they're about to try and buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, this would be of concern to us. He's
as
like,
well as some of the crowns stuff too, not just weapons.
Mhm. He sees the oh yeah, because there was a small lockbox, and he sees it and he's like, I don't know what that is.
We don't either, but we know that we're not supposed to touch it.
He's
Yep.
like, and he kind of glances through everything. He's like, the shield, yeah, because that had markings on it. He's like, it seems to be a shield designed by Lizardfolk or for Lizardfolk. I don't know if that was just sweeten the pot, but
I don't know. Either way, it's ours now.
yeah. He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know what you guys are doing with this. And I assume Joe or Skulltooth are translating. And he's like,
Oh yeah, at this
I'd
point.
be relaying everything.
yeah. He's like, I don't know what you're. He's like, I don't have any use for any of this stuff. Like, I don't think anybody. I don't think this has come from us. So he's like, doesn't bother me. He's like, I'm more concerned on what they need the weapons for.
Yeah, that many weapons sounds like they're trying to
Go to
do
war.
some sort of war or uprising or something.
He's like, we had noted that he's like we had noted the travels of some of the lizard folk, and upon noting their travels, we had noticed the travels of this ship, and we had figured that they were somehow linked. So he's like, my tribal chief had gotten suspicious and had sent me out to keep watch and see what was on the ship when I could, and it didn't work out. He's like, I wouldn't be surprised if some weird lizard folk had seen me and ratted me out once they got on board.
Could be. It seemed like they didn't want to leave the deck, so it seems like they didn't want to be seen.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he's like, I would assume so. He's like, we aren't seen on land a lot, and he's talking about sea elves. He's like, but we're usually not despised. He's like, from what I've been told, lizard folk can be kind of the. He's like, I believe they're called goblins. He's like, they're small despised creatures.
Mm.
He's like, that's what they seem to be on land and in the water. So he's like, we've been worried about them, and like you said, they've been communicating with other cultures, but have made no attempts and have seemed hostile to us. So
It's above our pay grade.
Yeah.
For sure, but something to keep an eye out for. Pass the word up the line.
yeah, he's like, he's like, have you got? He's like, have the people in the land seen them?
I
We're new here.
First
Yeah.
I've ever seen a lizard folk.
Okay, and you guys can say that you haven't heard any rumors in your life. You've been on, in Saltmarsh for 2 weeks now,
yeah.
and he's like, we have two concerns. He's like, but I wish not to alarm you.
Okay.
He's like, either A, they are planning an attack on Saltmarsh, or they're planning to attack the Sahagin. They're not too nice sea creatures.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
He's like, we were decently aware that they were going to attack Saltmarsh. That's what we have been guessing, and now that they're buying from the scum and not from legitimate people, that might still be a concern.
Gosh, well,
Okay.
unfortunately, that presents a problem for us now. So
He's like, while we don't usually consider ourselves mediators or rescuers, that would be scary if they were to gain ground in any sort of way, let alone the slaughter of people who did not deserve it.
Okay. Well, I mean, we got to take this boat and all the shit back into it and report to the town where we're from, and if you want, I mean, we can take you there. We can all talk about it and shit.
He's like, he's like, I have no problems with that.
All right.
We're the town leaders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go probably back up above deck and see if we can get this shit show rolling.
So you guys head back up top.
Yeah.
So Will and Tom are both just kind of leaning against, looking out, and they're like, we think somebody was trying to signal to you guys. And he's like, I think they got scared off.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and get this shit to go where it needs to go.
Mm-hmm. And they kind of look and they see that you don't have a CL friend. He's like, oh, and they're like, you made a friend?
Mm-hmm.
We did.
They're like, all right, huh?
Just out of curiosity, did you happen to notice like where that signal came from? Because maybe we'll go like try and trace that out later.
And they're like further down the coast. And it's like, if we guessed they were coming from somewhere from like Seaton in that area, from that town.
Okay.
Maybe later on we can go check the coast for another little cove or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that might be a good idea. They're like, all right, well, anything else cool you find? Magical gates, dragons or something cool?
We found
No.
found some stuff that they probably were looking for. The crown.
They're like,
Yeah.
ooh, take that to us if you could.
As well as a boatload of other stuff.
So, are you gonna lead them down to that?
Sure.
And as they go down, they kind of look through some of the stuff in the cargo. And they're like, I think some of these casts are for the crown. So they're like, some of this stuff, but they're like, I don't think this is. They're like, we don't think this is the most important thing in the world. But you hand them this box, and they're like, whoa, this might be what they were talking about.
Cool.
They're like, did you
Yeah,
get
one banged up shield in this box.
They're like, and we'll probably want that. They're like, did you try opening it?
No.
Like Tom
Told us
looks
not
at
to touch
Will, and Will's like, don't fucking. And like Tom like goes to open it, and it's quickly realized that it's locked shut. It was like, you son of a. Like, what if that had exploded?
Could have been
Ooh,
trapped.
yeah.
Tom's like, yeah, you live, you learn, you die. It's all relevant.
We don't take
You
us
die
all
and
with
everyone
you.
else learns.
Yeah, the birds, the bees, the explosions. It's all math. They're like, we'll take this up and we'll hand deliver this to Elander. We assume this is what they really want.
Probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they're like, we could probably sell the ship. You'd have to help us sell it, or do you want to anchor it down and we just sell back?
Honestly, if we could bring it back, that'd be the best. Because we got the captain on board yet. And
Like, oh, you have a prisoner.
Yeah, we got a
Oh, yeah,
prisoner.
You guys,
Did we mention that?
you guys are just bearing gifts.
Yeah.
They're like,
we're trying to get that bonus pay.
Like, yeah, you guys may have done better than we thought.
We're pretty great.
They're like,
Pretty great.
All right, well, let's try to sell this back. At this point, you kind of see that Oshinus has like dived off the side of the ship.
Bye, buddy.
I don't know if any of you guys go to look to see if he's like trying to escape or anything like that.
No. He's friend, right?
I think so.
Mm.
He didn't shoot us with a crossbow bolt when he opened the door. So.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he was kind of trapped.
Yeah, he was
Right.
not one of those people.
I don't know. We had our talking.
Okay. So,
Anyway, yeah. Let's try and sell it back.
Okay. And I'm just gonna presume you guys have all the time in the world to do this, so I'm not gonna make you. And it's not that far, so you guys
All right.
sell it back to the dogs, and there's a small waiting party, Elander, and a few other guards, and you guys are able to dock successfully. And I assume you guys come off the boat, ship, I should say.
Yeah.
And he's just clapping.
I'm taking the parrot with me.
Yeah, you have the parrot.
He's
with you.
mine now.
So what's
Important.
So we were wanting to sell all the stuff we found, right, and then return the box with the crest.
Elander did say that they would have to go through everything first because they don't know what's smuggled or not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it would be very bad if you just wheeled off 10 casks of rum with the tavern's name on it, and like, this is ours now, guys.
Mhm.
You lose it when you got it.
I hope it's
Suck
really
it.
late at night, and that the jailer is going to be upset again.
I hope so too.
It is, and you are bringing a prisoner. It seems like at this point. So
We did it, guys.
We did it.
We told him we'd bring more prisoners.
And
We
we
done
were
it.
right.
So Elander, like I said, he's clapping. He's like, "Your boys did good work." He's like, he kind of looks at Tom and Will and nods. He's like, "So what's the situation? What do we have here?"
We got
Prisoners.
boat, we got
Hey,
weapons,
prisoners.
We got
We
prisoners.
found a sea elf.
He points to the parrot and he's like, "Yeah, I see. Yeah, you must have gotten the captain."
Yeah.
We did, in fact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we found a sea elf who were tracking the lizard folk because the lizard folk might be planning attack against Saltmarsh.
He's like, the lizard folk.
Yeah,
Yeah, that also happened.
they were buying weapons. Lots of weapons.
Oh, he's okay. There's a lot of moving pieces right now. He's like, "So you guys got on the ship.
Yep.
I assume there was some sword buckling. Somebody swung off a rope.
Yeah,
Mostly just a lot of lightning.
we're still kind of deaf.
Yeah.
What was that?
I,
Speak up, kitty.
he's like, I'm not mad about that. He's like, "So you make your way onto the ship. What do you find?"
Okay, so we killed some pirates on the top. We were going to move down. We came across 3 lizard folk.
Elander like hits one of the guards, and like one of them quickly pulls out like paper and is like trying to write on his armor.
Yeah. So 3 lizard folk. We engaged with the lizard folk, killed their leader. Their leaders then, well, communications were attempted, and they conveyed that they had bought weapons.
Oh.
But Nerian here was complaining about how I handled the interrogation of the leader of the lizard folk, so we let the other 2 go.
Okay. He's like, did they seem to be a part? So they weren't a part of the crew then, correct?
I don't
As
think
far as we
so.
can tell, no.
Yeah, I don't think so. So then,
And at this point, Oshina's like pulls himself up onto the dog and kind of walks up, and Elander's like, "Okay."
he's a sea elf,
And
or a self as it's pronounced.
he says in Elven to one of the Elven speakers that he didn't believe, he does not believe that the lizard folk were a part of the crew.
Okay.
This lends credibility
relay
to our
say, like,
crazy
he agrees
sounding
as
story.
well.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't think.
So he's like, "All right, well, so continue." He's like, "So the lizard folk are on the boat. You kill some, you win some, you lose some. They're just
We
there to buy weapons."
kicked him out.
He's like, "I don't care about that."
And then we threw open the door, and there was more pirates and the captain.
Knocked me on my ass, but
Yeah. Pirates were slain. Captain was captured. Searched the rest of the boat, found a bunch of weapon caches, found an iron box with the king's sigil on it, found an old ass shield with the king's sigil on it, found his new parrot friend, and then we found a hidden compartment with a cell in it, and that's where this sea elf dude came from.
So Tom, and at that moment when you started speaking of the things that had the crown's marking, Tom presents the shield and they've wrapped up the box, and Elander kind of takes a look at it and he's like, he kind of whispers off to somebody, and they take the shield and kind of run off in the box with it. And he's like, all right. He's like, that's probably what they wanted. He's like, so they did that. Okay, so they're smuggling weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly trafficking creatures and humanoids.
Yep.
Well, he's like, whoa, this is a lot to take in. A lot to take in.
Yeah, we did a great job.
Oh, and it seems like there's maybe other units that were trading goods with them too down the shore.
He's like, that's okay. That's well, they probably won't be around here for a while. So the lizard folks are buying weapons.
Yeah.
He's like, did they say what they were buying the weapons for?
They
No,
couldn't
that's
communicate with them.
They didn't really speak common.
Yeah.
About 3 words.
Oceanus kind of nudges you, Joe, and he speaks with you, still continuing in Elven. He's like, do they believe the lizard folk are going to attack them?
I'm not sure. We haven't really heard much about the lizard folks. We don't know what they think about it.
He's like, I can't speak it, but I understand some common. And he's like, I keep hearing lizard folk and weapons. He's like, so it sounds like you guys don't know what they're trying to do with the weapons.
No, we're kind of in the dark on that.
He's like, all right, well.
I'll ask if Elander or anyone there knows Elvish and they can communicate with him.
They all look at each other and they're like, common all day.
All right.
He's like, there might be other people who speak Elven in town, but he's like, none here right now.
Okay.
He's like, just so we know, like, the sea elf is okay here. Like, he is strange but not unwelcome.
Good.
Great.
Good.
I'll relay that to him. But I guess I'll relay his concern about the lizard folk as well. That he said that they've been like tracking lizard folk and they're worried
Acting
about
differently.
why they're trying to. Yeah, they've been acting weird and kind of gearing up for a conflict of some sort. Does that ring any bells to any of you guys?
He's like, that doesn't ring any bells. But he's like, that does concern me that this is the first bell to be rung, though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Better late than never.
yeah. He's like, well, there is an agent of the crown here in town. He's like, I don't assume she's going to come down here if everything's gone well. He's like, tomorrow she'll probably be taking account of everything on the ship and getting stories straight. So he's like, the only thing I can suggest is getting some rest and seeing what happens tomorrow, because this is nutty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, we will have to get that prisoner out.
Yeah, you need the captain.
Yeah, he's like, you can't stay on the boat all night, because then I'll get in trouble.
We should go get the jailer up. Our good buddy.
He laughs. He's like, yeah, I'll wake him up. And he'll be so happy to hear about it.
Great.
Yeah.
I think Giovanni should go with.
Yeah.
Make sure he wakes up.
He's like, no, let's not do that. He's like, one of my men will be enough to anger him enough. that we will all hear of it through the town for days.
Maybe you can give him a quick sketch to send with him.
It's just a middle finger.
It's a drawing of a bird.
And some
Just
call
for
it the
you.
bird. All right. Let's see. So yeah, Elander's like, is there anything else you need from me?
Yeah.
I
I don't think so.
think so.
Just
He's
keep
like,
us up to date on what you find on the ship and what we get.
well, he's like, no, you'll be needed for tomorrow. And he's like, I don't know the agent personally, but she seems really into herself. So he's like, she'll probably want to hear from you and ask stupid questions.
Mm.
So he's like, yeah, don't skip town. There's still room
We
in.
gotta get paid still, so
Yeah, he's like, there's still room and board at the snapping line. He's like, yeah, yeah.
we've been on our best behavior. No reason
Yeah.
we'd leave.
He's like, no, good job. He's like, go get some rest up. We'll do the fun part of adventuring, which is the paperwork.
Oh, no, we should don't do that.
And he's like, all right, well, he's like, I will come for you guys tomorrow. The snapping line still has rooms for you guys. So.
Perfect.
All right. And as they kind of turn, you see, we're just calling him OC for short. OC kind of,
OC.
yeah, looks to you guys and he looks to Joe and he's like, I'll need to return to my folk for the night. He's like, but I will just hang out by the boat during the day. And if you need me, you'll probably just, I'll check on the boat.
Cool.
So, you guys splitting for the snapping line?
Yeah.
Probably so. Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds
like a good place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At this point, obviously the snapping line is mostly closed, but they knew you guys would be late, and they get y'all room and boarded.
Nice.
All right. And this might be a good stopping point. Do we want to stop here, or do we want to continue a little bit further?
Yeah, this feels like a good wrapping
Yeah,
point for
it's,
tonight.
it's midnight, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you guys didn't die. Came close, but didn't die.
It's a good start.
Yeah, Tyler and I tried.
We did, yeah. We gave it our damnedest. I think we have an elf, or a dwarf, cleric, whatever the fuck he is.
a cleric that heals and
Don't
reverse
even know what I
heals.
am. Thank goodness we have that Healy dude.
Yeah.
Healy box.
The only thing better than his healing is his reverse healing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad you exploded a room. Just
That was pretty great, though.
That was pretty badass.
Yeah, you have health.
That was good.
You have health the captain immediately. Like,
That's great.
I was like, I'm just so excited to use this on someone because I got channel divinity at this level. I was like, someone's gonna get it.
mm-hmm. Well, we can end there. You guys have now moved to level 3 also.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
nice.
Hey,
I can fuck with that. God
yeah,
damn.
I can. I get
That's
to take a
fantastic.
subclass.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I get fancy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The fanciest of shanties.
I agree with that. All right. Anything else anybody wants to do before we end the night?
No. I gotta level up now.
Mm-hmm.
Are we expecting like a time skip or anything before we start playing next session? Because we could work on, stuff in between, or whatever, over the Discord.
There might be a small one, yeah. I believe there will be just a few day jump in time.
Okay. I don't have anything off the top of my head right now, but
Mm-hmm.
we can probably work that out off stream if there's something we come up with.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you more specifics on how many days pass.
Okay.
I got my fucking packed weapon. Yeah.
Nice.
Sludge bucket from the ship.
Yeah. Oh, I got a second level spell.
It's gonna be literally the shit bucket.
All right. Anybody have anything to say? Shout out.
What do we got? Today's Today's Sunday. Okay. So
Today's
tomorrow, Monday.
Anything.
Well, technically today. Today's technically Monday. So Monday night over on Free League Publishing, you can check Dan, Joe, and myself as Jeff from Adventures in Lollygagging runs us through some more things from the flood. Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central here on Defenders of Cobalt, we're going to be doing the next episode of our Rime of the Frost Maiden, give or take. And that's right, Jeremy. Hashtag kill Matt first. Thanks for that follow too. But yeah, Wednesday, Rime of the Frost Maiden, but we're doing it with Weird Frontier. So if you like DCC, you like Weird West shit, that's the one for you. Instead of it being, fantasy world, it's, a remote valley up in Alaska during, gold rush time. So pretty cool. Thursday night, I'll be over on, is it Red Scar Twitch? So we're getting a demo of an upcoming game using the Suede system called Devil's Run. And I'm a player in that over on their Twitch. So just follow our Twitter to get the exact link because I don't fucking remember things. And then this coming Friday, Joe's going to be running us through some more basic fantasy role-playing game in our Valorian campaign. And then Saturday, what do we got? Saturday during the day, Forbidden Lands over on Free League Publishing. And then Saturday night, I'll be over on twitch.tv/alltherPGs for a game that I don't remember what it is.
It's one of them.
Yeah. That's our week.
All right. Anything else from anybody?
We're all good.
All right. You want to send us out, Chuck?
Sure. All right. So until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and go get your fucking vaccine. Doses.
See ya.